Are you all ready for the final stage of felting a face? Well, I am. I will show you what I've got. Maybe I have to work on some details, but roughly it is exactly what I wanted, and it looks like this. Now this looks like an ugly, what shall I call it? An ugly, I don't know. But it will be alright, because when the skin comes over it, you will see that it all comes together, and she will look nice. Now, let me show you how I check whether I am on the right track or not. I place that before me. I take that piece of skin, just put it over my head with a slight stretch. Then I place some long spelden pins, and look how she becomes like this. Now, this is not much of a checkup, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that skin that becomes in the mouth. I'm going to pull that down as far as I can, because I want to see how her mouth is going to look like. Mouth and eyes are very dominant and very they define the face. This looks crazy, but you can see when I take her wrinkles back, and I will give her a slight smile, that she becomes what I it's very difficult to see in this stage, but trust me, she will look just fine. And I think I felted her lips more than enough. I can always go back for some minor details, because the light isn't quite good, but you can see that I made her a little bump in her upper lip. That's not something you have to do, it's just a personal preference, and for this doll it's something I liked. Don't try to copy me, because that doesn't work. Find your own way, find your own style. And remember, it takes a lot of practice. Maybe your first doll is stunning, maybe it's not, but that doesn't matter, because when you keep trying, you will discover where you went wrong and what you can do to make it look better. Okay, now I'm going to take the skin off, and we're going to felt the chin and the cheeks. And that changes the face a lot. Now I will start with the chin. I will take my foam path again, and I will take a bit of wool, not too much, it's easier to add than to take off, and I will fold it into each other like I did with the nose, and form, let me take this off, it distracts me, and I will form a small half a bowl. Looking at my face, whether this is going to be too small or too big, I guess I am on the right track. And I'm going to do the same as I did with the nose. I'm going to felt the edges into the foam, keeping my felting needle under an angle, I guess it's 60 degrees or something like that, so it's a nice round ball. Okay, then I can take it off, get my face in front of me and place it right under the underlip, so that it touches the underlip just where it ends. So not over it, please don't do that, but under the underlip. And at first I will secure that little bowl under that lip. Then I secure it Oh, stay here. On the chin side, closer to the neck. And watch which way I am stabbing, felting. Because the way you felt and the direction you use, you can manipulate wool a little bit. And that's what I'm doing right now. If I would felt that way, you can imagine what would happen. This ball would be felted downsides. That's not what I want right now. I want to secure it. So I go around it. And when I'm at the chin side, at the neck side, I use this angle. And of course you understand, because I want to keep this piece flat. Now this is wonderful, but it will be alright. Okay, so I'm going to move on with securing it all around that little ball. Okay, so I did, making sure I'm working symmetrically. It's an awful word. Symmetrically. And that this little ball is right under the nose, of course. And once I'm satisfied, it is right under the nose, it is exactly in place, and it looks funny because it's way too big for now, but it is soft, of course. I will take my felting pen, and I'm going to show you, I'm just felting this right down on the face, using the straight way. This is not under an angle, because you see that I go right in the length of the face, and I'm just going to stab it down, make it more compact. I guess I have to change my needles, because they're not felting that good anymore. That's something you have to remember if you're felting and you don't break your needles. They need a change after a while, and you will discover it because you have to stab far more than you had when you changed them when they were new. And I'm finding out, okay, I will take my solo pen, that goes easier. That's a pen, a needle that I just changed. Okay, now it's going to look like this. Okay, you can see that sorry, I stab this down. Now I want to stab it a little bit upwards, and now comes what I've just told you. I'm going to manipulate this wool a bit. And how am I going to do that? By placing the doll upside down. I want this to be more flat, so I'm going to felt this area, and I'm going to felt it firm. You see? As long as you have some give in your wool, you can felt, and you can felt it down, or just the way you want it. As long as there is some bounce, you will be able to felt it a bit. And look, this is flat. Don't mind that there are some wrinkles over here. That will be covered up later with, we will smooth the face out just when it's ready. Now I'm going to look again. I'm going to look with you so you can see what I'm doing, and I'm not correcting it so you can't see it. I will correct it when you can see it. And you see that I'm beginning to get some satisfaction here, because I think it's a nice round chin. You can exaggerate it as much as you like. In this case I won't. The only thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to give it here some more wool. Maybe. Oh well, not in this stage. No, I won't do that. I will make the cheeks, and then I will check whether she needs anything else. Now the cheeks. Sorry. Just felting here again. It's an obsession. It becomes an obsession. And you will get some strong muscles in your arm. Okay. No, just leave it alone. Okay, the cheeks. What is important for the cheeks is that you take 2 bits of wool, but you take 2 bits exactly the same. And the way I do it is I take a strip and I make 2 the same pieces. Now it's not rocket science, but the same as possible. And then I will turn them into that same ball as we did with the chin. Place it on the foam mat. It's a slide ball. It doesn't need to be a very stiff ball. You can imagine that a cheek is somewhat bigger and somewhat flatter than a chin. So you can see that I smooth it a bit out. Hope you understand what I mean. And I'm just going to felt these edges again, as I did before, so that it keeps in shape and I can transfer it to the face easily. Okay, take it off. I have my face in front of me. If you're not sure you can produce 2 of the same half balls, then I would suggest that you make your second ball first, so you can compare them. I've did it so many times that I am certain of myself that I don't need that method. But please do. Please make 2 half balls exactly the same, or as far as you can, before placing them on the face. And now I'm going to felt this on the face. As you can see, it barely touches the mouth and it doesn't touch the nose for a small bit, and it stays below that eye line, that place where you want your eyes, but it is on the face, not on the earline, but on the face. Okay, I want it here. Guess I have to show you right now. Okay, so you can see it touches the mouth. It doesn't touch the nose, but it is about half a centimeter away. And now I'm going to felt this down exactly as I did on the chin. I'm going to felt the lines, the edges, so it's secured. And you see that you will form, how do you call it, that's hole where the eye comes. I will find the word the next time. This is where the eyeball comes. So you will felt that beneath that and shape that a bit. You will felt it down there where the ear comes over here. If you made the ear, I won't. And the cheek ends half a centimeter, somewhat like that, before that ear line. That's not rocket science again. Don't be bothered and don't be scared if it does look somewhat different with you. That's no problem, because when you only felt the edges, you have plenty of room and plenty of time and wool in your cheek to manipulate. So please, that is no problem at all. So now it looks like this. And now I'm going to felt it down. And when I felt it down, I can see, oh, do I want to move it a little forward? Do I move it a little sideward? I'm going to felt this down right as it is, I guess. And you will see that it smoothens out, just like the chin did. And all those sharp lines, I will cover them up later with a thin strip of wool coming over that area. So please let me felt this cheek down. and the other side is going the same, of course. I won't be filming that because then this video gets too long and uploading takes forever. I uploaded these videos on YouTube too, and that's because I like as much people as possible to be able to make a lovely doll for themselves, for their children, for their grandchildren, for their neighbor children, for refugees. Well, anyone who needs some comfort and some love. So they are exactly the same videos. So when you're watching here, you don't need to go over there. You may, but you won't find anything else than this. Okay, so this is not ready yet. I'm going to give it a firm felt, but you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so you see that it smoothens out. Can you see the difference between that part of the face and this part of the face? It's a huge difference. Now what I'm going to be doing, and what I want you to do, is to smooth this place a bit out. Let me push in it so it becomes more like this. Okay, so that's a nice place for the eyes. This. So the nose is still below the eyes. You see that she has a lovely cheek. That's something also you can decide on yourself how thick you want them to be. I like them as natural as possible, but some like them a bit exaggerated. Hope that I pronounced that word correct. Some don't like that. Okay, now on profile you can see that it becomes more and more a pretty face. This is something I did on purpose. I gave her somewhat more upper lip than lower lip. It's something I had in mind now. Okay, maybe I'll give her a little bit more here. See, you can see the details far more better when you look on profile or when you look down on her. When you have both cheeks done, you have to look down on this way so you can see whether they have the same proportion, and down on this side whether your lips are in a correct angle from the nose down. So check every way, felt and felt, so that your head is ready the next time, because the next time, and that's going to be exciting, we're going to place the skin of the head. Now there's no pattern for the skin of the head, so don't worry. What you need is just a piece that when you fold it over and you place your head with the nose sided to the fold, with the nose, okay? This piece is far too small. It needs to be something like this. You need to have enough space to draw a line and to sew a line. Okay? And I want in the length, I want that this piece of skin fabric comes about, let's say, 10 centimeters above the head and about, let's say, 10 centimeters below the neck. Okay? So when I include the head, let me measure. That should be something like, better safe than sorry, 30 centimeters. 30 centimeters, and at least, and I know I'm going it's going to be a bit too much, but I am rather safe than sorry. About 20 centimeters folded, so that's 40 centimeters unfolded. Okay? So don't make that mistake. It is about 20 centimeters unfolded from the fold. And in the length you need 30 centimeters. Okay? Please bring that with you the next time. And then we are going to place the skin. Not only that, I'm going to show you how you pull threads, especially through this area, so you will have a lovely defined mouth. How you can pull threads to make nostrils if you want. It's not absolutely necessary, but it's an option. And how you pull, and I guess you all know that, a thread to form the eyeballs, or that's where the eyes come. Okay? So, hope to see your felted faces the next time. I'm really very curious of what you've done and how far you are. I want to give a big thanks to all of those who took the time to give me some comments and some nice words about my work, because I'm doing this in my spare time, and it's always nice to be able to hear that it is appreciated. Now the next time I will tell you about the pattern. You just don't need it quite yet, because the next time we will be doing the skin of the head, but the time after that you are going to need the pattern, but I will tell you all about that. Now I hope you enjoy felting. I hope I made you enthusiastic about making dolls. You don't need to felt a face. You can use your ball as you made it before felting to make a traditional doll. That's no problem at all, of course. But anyway, enjoy. Have a nice weekend. Maybe I will video this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. And well, bye-bye. Thank you for your time.